Hello, welcome to YLF.
I was at a place where I wasn't really comfortable talking about my disability. I used to wear braces, and I used to cover my braces with like long pants or skirts, and I would do everything I could to just fit in and just be like everyone else. And throughout the week, I just got more and more comfortable as I started to make friends. And then I started to learn more about, the disability rights movement, and it made me realize that there was a whole group of people who had fought really hard for me to have the opportunities that I have, and it started to make me feel less alone.
I got to meet a lot of different people, and I loved my group as well as being able to meet people from other groups. I feel like I learned a lot about the disabled community that I had not before, and kind of felt accepted, and like I did have a community and people I could turn to for more information.
It ultimately developed my foundation in terms of my advocacy journey. I remember learning a lot about, for example, the differences between the medical model and social model of disability.
As we got into our small groups and then in our bigger groups, and we got to know each other and talk about what we were experiencing, I found out that we all had very similar issues where we might be really great academically, but we have anxiety about something.
I think one of the biggest skills I learned was really advocating for myself. I just graduated high school. I was about to start my freshman year in college, and I didn't know about accommodations in college. And it taught me that I can apply for accommodations and that it is my right to get accommodations.
What I really learned is not only compassion, but a deeper sense of connection with other people. I would say the word is empathy, understanding that you may not exactly know what someone's going through, but you can totally relate in some other way or another. And I think that's important as you work in the workforce, and anything you need to do has to do with connecting with people.
Hey, green group, what's up?
The biggest thing I love about YLF is that it makes me feel that I am at home. It's a feeling that it's hard to express with words. It's more a feeling in the heart every time I talk about YLF. Every time I was able to participate in YLF, there was a warmth that came to my chest, and it made me want to stay as long as I can.
I love that YLF is a community. Even after the week was over, you still kept in contact with your group members, and I still communicate with some of them today, whether it's through my social media or like texting, or like we had a group chat that was going for a while where everybody could like get updates on each other, and I really like that. It really gives you a community.
Once you are a YLF alum, you are an alum for life, and you get a chance to come back as staff and support other youth who were like you. Or you get a chance to have somebody support you in your career goals and mentor you and help you get a good job. And there's just people that are going to be there for you forever. It's a bond that just doesn't break.
I would recommend Future Delegates just because it is an amazing experience. You learn so much and you meet so many people that there's a lot of benefits that come out of it.
You're gonna gain a lot of necessary skills that will apply not only to your to college, but also to life and work. And no matter how much information you're going to take at YLF, you're going to have those skills with you for the rest of your life.
If you're asking yourself, like, how do I take the next step and make my dreams come true, live the life that you imagine for yourself, I highly recommend going to YLF, because you will be immediately connected with people who want you to be successful, who will immediately teach you what you can take back to your community and learn.
Before I knew it, it was like the other delegates were like my family. You know, it's like they were all siblings in a certain way, that when I looked at the other folks, no matter how different they looked from me or how different their disability was from me, we were so much the same. And that changed everything for me.
From the beginning of the week being really shy, not wanting to be there, to the end of the week, you know, taking more speaking positions, more speaking opportunities in large group and small group, getting to know my roommate, who's still my friend to this day. I really came out changed as a person, and I really came home feeling like I could do whatever I wanted to do in life, that I could achieve what I wanted, and that my disability didn't have to be a barrier to the things that I wanted to do, that there were resources that I could use to reach my goals.